Every morning, millions of entrepreneurs wake up already behind. They sprint from fire to fire, answering emails, resolving disputes, and trying to keep operations afloat. Contrast that exhaustion with the steady, deliberate calm of a grandmaster. They aren't reacting to the board, they are controlling it. This excerpt from The Happiness Equation points to why that frantic state is so exhausting. Research suggests the average adult makes 35,000 decisions a day. Deciding whether to start an email with hi or hey drains the exact same cognitive battery required for high-level strategy. Managing thousands of trivial choices forces the brain into short-term survival mode. This narrows your focus to the immediate chaos of the afternoon, leaving zero cognitive capacity for the long-term planning required to actually grow the business. To escape this cycle and build a durable business, you must stop reacting to immediate fires. You must design your future by anticipating your next 5 moves. The first strategic move starts internally. You have to master your inner world. A sustainable business requires understanding your traits and aligning your ventures with what genuinely motivates you, whether that's the thrill of accomplishment, the desire for uniqueness, or a profound sense of duty. But knowing your motivation isn't enough. You must untangle your personal value from your professional success. Tying baseline self-worth to external achievements creates anxiety. True confidence comes from recognizing your personal value is not dictated by your company's latest quarterly earnings. Once your internal foundation is solid, you can execute move 2, mastering the board. Amateurs treat symptoms, putting a quick bandage on high employee turnover. Strategists proactively hunt down and solve the hidden, core problems causing damage in the first place. To find that root, you use the why chain. If customer service complaints spike, ask why. Because the department is understaffed. Why? Because agents are taking time off. Why? Because their hours are unstable. You keep asking why until you find the true cause, the single foundational issue that, when fixed, resolves all the peripheral symptoms. This outlines the ABCDE labeling method, a framework designed to ensure you actually have the energy for that kind of deep analysis. By strictly prioritizing your tasks, you can identify the E, tasks you must eliminate entirely. Cutting out trivial distractions, like checking your phone for messages every 15 minutes, preserves your mental energy. That preserved mental energy provides the strict cognitive bandwidth necessary to analyze the whole board and think 5 steps ahead. With your energy focused, you advance to move 3, assembling your pieces. You can't scale alone. Retaining a high-performance team rests on high emotional intelligence and shared values. Capital alone cannot buy the loyalty required to survive rapid growth. Effective leaders use active listening to decode the underlying intent and emotions behind a member's words. By looking past the literal statement, you can identify and neutralize toxic conflict before it spreads. A cohesive team allows you to execute Move 4, advancing the line. This phase relies on utilizing strictly objective metrics to track performance and securing outside funding to drive linear, steady progress in daily operations, while simultaneously taking bold risks for exponential growth. Growing quickly naturally attracts intense criticism from competitors and the public. For many business leaders, this provokes a dangerous ego defense, leading to reactive emotional outbursts that can sabotage their own progress. This outlines the disarming technique. Rather than defending yourself against criticism, actively search for and acknowledge a sliver of truth in the attack. This holds back your defensive reaction and reduces hostility, allowing you to steer the dialogue toward a constructive solution. Emotional regulation is a functional necessity for business. It acts as the structural integrity that keeps a rapidly scaling company from imploding under the weight of its own success. That stability sets the stage for Move 5, positioning yourself as an industry leader. This means making bold strategic moves, like targeting massive behemoth competitors who have grown comfortable, complacent, and slow to adapt. A smaller, agile company can gradually siphon away a behemoth's market share by committing to superior service and cultivating deep integrity-based trust over time. While positive actions build this trust slowly, the behemoth's arrogance makes them vulnerable to losing it entirely with a single misstep. Taking over a market also requires mastering high-stakes negotiations. You maintain leverage in these deals by developing your BATNA, your best alternative to a negotiated agreement. By constantly building alternative options with different vendors, partners, or clients, you ensure that your business is never reliant on a single relationship. You never have to operate from a place of desperation. Ultimately, dominating an industry relies on structuring your business so thoroughly that every single negotiation, every compromise, and every bold attack is a calculated choice, not a frantic necessity. These 5 strategic moves aren't a static checklist you just cross off once. They form a continuous, proactive engine. Mastering your mindset, identifying core problems, building a cohesive team, scaling effectively, and negotiating with leverage feed into one another constantly. The next time a sudden crisis threatens your operations, you won't panic and react to the immediate fire. You will pause, look closely at the entire board, and instantly calculate your next 5 strategic actions. Sustained success is the active choice to stop trying to predict the future and start designing it. If you want to keep building your strategic toolkit, hit the subscribe button for more deep dives into the mental models that drive the world's best leaders.